How's it going, everyone? So welcome back to my weekly series where I just deliver the hype leading up to the DLC number 2 for Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Last week I asked you guys 3 questions. What male or female duo would you like to see in this game? Secondly, what tribute beat 'em up game would you like to see next? And third, are you guys taking the day off to dive into DLC number 2? Alright guys, so let's go over those questions from you guys right now. So before we go over your answers, I'm gonna leave you guys with 2 questions for this video. What crazy zany crossover from any universe would you like to see added to this game if they ever do that? Like adding Ryu, adding the Ninja Turtles, whatever it is, what crazy crossover would you like to see? Also, you guys gotta leave me your wishlist characters from the Marvel Universe. Number 2, leave me your craziest ideas that you would add to either a game mode or a story arc in this game. I would love to hear. Alright guys, so let's reply to your answers. So the first one we got here is from the certified Wino or Wino. I'm surprised no one is asking for Cloak and Dagger for this game. The playstyle / design of the game would allow for some really cool use of their abilities. I definitely agree. I think if they kind of mix those 2 characters how they do in Marvel Rivals, I mean, they knock out 2 characters in a DLC in one. So I think that would be pretty cool if they add him and her to this game. So let me know what you guys think. Next one is from Travis Rogers. He wants Rogue, Gambit, Deadpool, Black Knight, Magneto, Cable, and Bishop. Solid list. Solid list. Next one from Orlando Dominguez. Hopefully I said your name right. How about more villains to fight against and more heroes to play? I agree. But it would be pretty cool if we could play as villains in this game. I gotta say that would be pretty cool. But for more heroes added so we could play as and more villains to fight, I definitely agree. And I think that we might see a new villain or 2 added to the new game mode, whatever that is. I really hope it's expanded off the survival or something different that we could play off. And hopefully it's just not a copy paste what we got from Shredder's Revenge. Hopefully they grow upon that if they want to do that, or something completely different for us to put more hours in this game and have fun with this game over and over. Next one from Artemis Time. X-Men Next Dimension needs a new release. I think that'd be pretty badass if they do that. Next one from Jason. Cable and Bishop, Psylocke and Mystique. Ooh, man, that would be an awesome pair if they do Cable and Bishop together. Psylocke and Mystique, that'd be awesome. That would be amazing if they add those 2 as well. Next one from Tomitas Vivian. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I would like to see Daredevil and Luke Cage as playable characters. A lot of Daredevils. I'm seeing a lot more Luke Cages as well. That'd be pretty cool if they do add them. We shall see. We shall see. We got one from Normus Burgess. Pyro, Blob, Sabretooth, Omega Red. Add Nightcrawler and Colossus. We got a lot of X-Men here. We got a lot of X-Men, and I dig it. More X-Men. More X-Men. So next one from Soul Sorrow. He was commenting on, I'm like, who is the Ghost Spider? But that was like, I guess, Spider-Gwen's like name. I did not know that. I had to look that up. I was like, that's Gwen. I know Spider-Gwen, but I was like, who is Ghost Spider? But I guess that's her like nickname maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong with that. Next one from Corgan Reeves. Miles Morales and Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham would be crazy. Captain Marvel and Rogue. Yes, Rogue, man. If they bring Rogue and Gambit in the DLC, you know how many copies that's going to sell? How many DLCs that's going to sell? It's going to go crazy. From Chrome, we got Cloak and Dagger, Havoc, Black Outfit, Colossus, Multiple Man, Mook Knight, Miles Morales, Giant Man, Sentry, Bishop, Archangel. I like you're picking from a lot of different Marvel universes. I definitely agree. If they bring Sentry, that'd be freaking wild. Next one is from Gradine. Hype for DLC 2. I got my favorite character with DLC 1. There's so many choices. I'm assuming you liked either The Thing or Cyclops. Next from Amenity Predator. Not before the Hulk gets in, but I could go for some villains. I want a proper Thanos in his traditional armor. I definitely agree. If we get Thanos in his gauntlet, I think that'd be pretty wild, and maybe the Infinity Stones in it. That'd be a crazy like level up if they do that and add that to this game. But we'll see if they add like new story arcs. Hopefully they do. If they keep this game as a base and keep growing DLCs on it and expansions, like different universes stacked on this one, because they're Marvel. They could go anything Marvel. They could go X-Men, they could go Avengers, whatever they want to do. They could add completely different games and arcs to this game and just grow upon it. What do you guys think about that? Would you like to see this game as a standard base game and they just keep growing on it and growing on it? I think that would be something wild. And even like give us like a remake to or a brand new like more, or maybe an X-Men 97 beat 'em up game just added to this game and add it as a feature. Instead of having like a whole new game, they could just add it upon this game for us to play. We got George here. He wants Deadpool and Gambit. We see a lot of Deadpools and we see a lot of Gambits, and I am 100% behind that Gambit train. If Gambit gets in this game, you guys will see me lose it. Guaranteed on that. We got Shake Your Maraca. Keep the content going. Any support for the game helps. I appreciate you. Yes, if you guys want to see more, we got to support it, pick it up, because it's a fun beat 'em up game. If you guys like beat 'em up games, but you guys aren't like 100% on these heroes, pick it up because this is a fun overall beat 'em up game. Next one from Tyrone Gordon, we got Super Skull and Rohan the Accuser. Interesting. I like it. From Jay Will, I want Strong Guy X Factor, Yandu got G, Blade from Blade, Psylocke X-Men, Multiman X-Men X Factor. I've been seeing a lot of people wanting like the X Factor crew, maybe having their own beat 'em up game. What do you guys think about that? Next one from Chef McNasty. Why did we get only the Thing? Where's the rest of the Fantastic Four? I think they're going to bring them out in future DLC. That's just my thoughts. We might see them complete the Fantastic Four, just kind of how they did Marvel Rivals, where they like release 2 at a time. So we'll see how they do it. Maybe like one Fantastic Four with another character, or they might release 2 Fantastic Four heroes at once in the next DLC. We don't know. We shall see. Next one from Freddy is me. I still want more heroes before villains. A lot of people want Magneto. What do you guys think? Do you guys consider Magneto a anti-hero? Do you guys see him more as a villain? Do you guys see him more as a hero? Let me know your thoughts on Magneto. Next one's from Nathan Blake. I'm down for this combo. I think I mentioned these two when a couple of videos ago. Keep up the great work and content. I just got to shout Nathan out because he always replies. But I couldn't see your other comment if you did leave it. So I think that's where you left the character or hero combo. But I just want to shout you out because you always support. Next one is from user Benobox. I need Iceman. I think an ice hero is definitely needed in this game, whether it's Emma Frost, whether it's Iceman, or another Marvel ice hero. We shall see if we get an ice archetype in this game because I think it's definitely needed. We got like 2 fire types, but we don't have an ice fire type, so we shall see. Next one's from Kyron. Everyone considering buying this game, buy it. It is one of the most smoothest beat 'em ups on the market and will support a small independent company. If not for you, do it for them and for the fans. I think it's definitely right. This game plays well. If you guys are looking for just a base, like have 15 to 20 to 25 hours of fun in the game, I think this game is going to deliver that to you wholeheartedly. And just with the DLC for the new additional characters and just what the future DLC might hold for this game, if you guys want to hold off and just buy the base game and just wait for DLC, you could do that. But if you guys like Cyclops and the Thing for $3.99, definitely pick it up. Next one is Arrow of God, a DC, Thundercats, He-Man, Naruto, or TMNT/Power Rangers beat 'em up would be amazing. I definitely agree on that. That would be wild. If we get a Naruto beat 'em up game, that would be just bonkers, and I would definitely pick that up. I got a Kakashi tattoo on my arm, so that would be pretty awesome if they do that. Next one from Kenny Sherwood. This is sick. Hey, you're sick. Appreciate the comment, brother. Next one from Joel Brown, Cable, Gambit, etc. Man, you just naming my top 2 right there. I appreciate that. Heck yeah, we need to see them. From Kyle Sexton, Quicksilver Bro, X-Men Adventure, so keep things balanced. I see that. So many people love X-Men. I know people don't want to see more X-Men, but so many comments I've seen, people want more X-Men. I hope that we see them, or they just spin off to add like an expansion with just X-Men heroes, or just X-Men maybe like themed, or like storyline. That would be pretty awesome if they do that. Next one from Johnny Roach. If Magneto or Invisible Woman get added, then I'll like to see them block/parry with their shields, and they can block both sides. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but you can only block parry enemies from the front of you, right? You're definitely 100% on that. You only can block where you're looking at. So that'd be pretty OP if they have that. And that would be a pretty cool move for Invincible Woman and Magneto to have that ability to do so if you have an enemy striking you from the back. So Teacher Key is referencing a comment where someone left the characters they would like to see, along with the voice actors they would like to see tied to them. Next one from Kenny Sherwood. Replace Valk with Ares and we are good. Maybe add Captain Britain and Black Knight too. Man, Captain Britain would be interesting. Next one from Emilio. Male duo, the Mighty Colossus and Gambit. Oh man, that would go freaking hard. Female duo, Invincible Woman and Psylocke. And if they add Psylocke in this game, it'll be crazy. New tribute beat 'em up game, X-Men Arcade Remake or Golden Axe. Golden Axe would be wild too. DLC number 2. My boy is taking off. I like it. Next one from Jerome Battles. I like to see Colossus and Iceman or Mega Red and Mephisto. But to be honest, I'm more concerned with the developers upgrading the sound effects for attacks, impacts. Currently, it sounds like we're throwing around shoe boxes whenever a character attack lands. I've seen that criticism a lot, and maybe they address it somehow where they make it more like weighty behind the hits. So we'll see if they do address that. And Tribute, if you're listening, check that out, man. Check that out. Jason JJ Walker, Thundercats and Transformers, I think I like to see from Tribute. That would be crazy. A Transformers beat 'em up, a Thundercats beat 'em up. I think if they do Thundercats, it'll be way better than what we've seen from the developers of the He-Man game, because I think Tribute would actually deliver on that front and make it crazy. So Thundercats would be awesome. And Transformers would be pretty cool too. Next one from Brad Wolf. I would like to see Daredevil and Star-Lord. I think Star-Lord could definitely make it happen. We have Rocket. We need another Guardians of the Galaxy. So we might see Star-Lord or Groot. I think Groot would be cool. Gamora would be awesome as well. I would like to see Tribute make the Street Sharks beat 'em up. Dang, you brought me back to that one where I replied to it. Street Sharks, are you kidding me? It'll be crazy if they do make that kind of game. And he says, I won't take the day off. I'll get it when it comes. Heck yeah. Channel of the Change, duos, Gambit and Rogue, Bishop and Psylocke, Daredevil and Elektra, Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch, Nick Fury and Quake, Crystal and Karnak. Personally, I would love for Tribute to make beat 'em ups for the following IPs: Ronin Warriors, Thundercats, G-Force, Battle of the Planets, Justice League Unlimited. Dang. You got some great ones on this list. Absolutely taking the day off for DLC number 2. I'm raiding and running arcade mode campaigns all freaking day. I love the passion. The next one from Fid Freak. I'd pick Magneto and Omega Red. Whew, what a list that would be, man, if we get both of them. Leyland Bryce. I think they need to make a whole new X-Men beat 'em up game. They did an excellent job with Marvel Cosmic Invasion, but it slowly turned into an X-Men game, so they all the best characters, but they should have some great guest characters from The Thing and other Marvel characters. Don't be too quick to add Spider-Man. So I definitely agree. That's why I think just adding to this game to have an X-Men expansion to this game instead of making a whole new game, they could do like mini arcs would be something crazy and something I think that they would definitely capitalize on just to build upon this game. I've always said Marvel Cosmic Invasion was a great foundation, and if they keep growing on that by adding like new story arcs, new game modes, it would definitely be something crazy. Just keep growing upon it. Since the Marvel universe is so broad and they already have that with the original game. Next one from Jasco Gaming, male duo, Daredevil and Iron Fist. Female duo, Invincible Woman and Scarlet Witch. My boy said Iron Fist. I'm going to be a broken record about this one. Iron Fist would be awesome, and just a straight like Fist of Cups hero, he would be pretty cool to add to this game. Next one from Hashir. Hey, is there any chance that this game is going to come to phones? I don't know if this game is going to have a mobile version. I don't know if it does already. I don't believe so. I don't know if we've seen many Tribute games go to mobile, but you never know. I don't know about that one, but we'll see. Next one is Gambit, Godsley. We got Kratos and Freya. Interesting. I like that. Next one from X Zax. Playable villains wouldn't make sense since the entirety of this game's characters are heroes. You never know. They can add some villain playable characters. Right now, there's more X-Men characters than any other characters who come from different teams, which is unfair. I want to play as Star-Lord alongside Rocket. A lot of people want to see Star-Lord, so we might see that. Next one from Breno. Female duo, Jubilee and Sue Storm. Male duo, Daredevil and Gambit. New Tribute beat 'em up, DC and Thundercats. I'm seeing a lot of Thundercats. You guys really want that. That'd be awesome if we do see that. When DLC number 2 drops, I'm going to find every minute between study and work to dive into it, man. Hey, enjoy it when it comes. So hopefully it's a huge DLC number 2 and we just get blown away by it. Fingers crossed. I have faith in you. Tribute, deliver it. Sorry, I don't usually read these kind of comments, but let's just be fair here. So let's go over it. The Pac-Man says, who on earth is actually still playing this game at this point? Unbelievably short campaign, and it took them so long for them to release any DLC. And when they did, they gave us 2 measly characters. I gotta rebuke that. 2 measly characters. We got Cyclops and The Thing. I think one of the S tier characters in this game, and their animations and their gameplay, top tier in my opinion. Big whoop, give us something substantial and gives me a reason to actually turn on the game and play. Give us another campaign longer, this time with branching paths, more game modes, more stuff to unlock. This is honestly the most overpriced, overhyped game I've ever played with the worst post-launch I've ever seen. Damn, man, you're beating it to the ground. I agree on some points. All right, there needs to be more replayability and more things to do in this game. And I really hope that we see that from DLC number 2. As far as overpriced, this game off launch was 24 bucks. I don't think that's overpriced for a beat 'em up game, especially for how many hours you're going to put into this game. If this game was $50 off launch or $40 off launch, I would definitely agree that this game was overpriced. Overhyped? I don't think so. I think this game met a lot of people's expectations. Do they want more and want to see more from this game? 100% they do. But to bash into the ground and say that, I definitely don't agree on that point. And I've had so many people jump back to this game when I do play on stream or when the DLC came out. I know so many other people jumped into this game and picked it up and just had a blast with Cyclops and the Thing because they did a lot of great work with them. As far as them taking a long time to push out DLC content, they are releasing 2 DLCs this year, which is unheard of for Tribute. They're not the biggest developer team. Also, they were working on Scott Pilgrim EX at the same time with developing this one. So I definitely see a much more faster cadence if they release DLC in the future, if they're not working on another project right now. Appreciate the comment, and I like those kind of comments, kind of, talk and converse and see where we differ and see where we agree on. Next one from Dachi Vale. You asked for a potential next project I would want to see from them. Well, honestly, a similar game, but the DC characters. I've been seeing a lot of people want from the DC side and wanting to play a DC beat 'em up game. I'm a bigger DC comic fan than Marvel. I am as well. Unfortunately, most people seem to be more Marvel, and as a franchise, it has always been the more successful one in modern days. So I do get why they went with Marvel. Yeah, Marvel seems to be a little more accessible. Says another potential project that would be interesting to see is something similar to the Comic Zone. This is a very old game, but it is played kind of like a comic book. I did play the game, Sega Genesis. Bringing me back. Super difficult game too, if I do recall. It's such a funny, unique game, but have never seen anyone make something like it again. I haven't seen that either because he was like a comic book artist that got brought into his comic and he had to fight off all the villains and enemies that he created. All right, guys, that's it from going over your answers. I appreciate every single one of you guys leaving comments. I would like to see what you guys come up with this week. I'm amped and I just love this series and just interacting with you guys. I'm having some trouble not seeing the full comment list. So I'm just getting, seems like to be like 2/3 of it where like a bunch of them are missing. So just spam your comments if you guys don't see yours this week because I went over the whole entire list. I'm not too sure what's happening. Maybe they're having a limited version of comments on what I could see on my side. So love you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give a thumbs up, give subscribe. And if you guys want to stay in touch when I do drop content, click that bell notification down below because it means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. The hype is real for Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I can't wait to see what they have up their sleeve with DLC number 2 as far as heroes and as far as game mode. I really hope that the game mode is better than what we got from Shredder's Revenge and they keep growing and growing upon that. So we'll see. I'm hyped. I'll keep the hype going until we see DLC number 2 and beyond. And hopefully you get more and more from it. Love you guys to pieces. Thank you again for all the support on this series and any video that I put up on my channel. You guys are the best. Until next time, peace. Ah.